One out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. First carry for King Henry. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
To kick off for Baltimore.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. The play fake. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on it.
And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. action. Here's Jackson. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Brought in by Chris Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud, rolling to the left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers. Don't get caught in the pictures. Got that touch my favorite. Keep it on touch of my favorite. Devils can't hear it no more.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and you're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score Texans 21, Ravens 14. Navy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw on the last possession.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. He's to the 15. And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He may go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Stroud to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Olave is the motion man. On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
All right. Hey, Pete. Why Tony?
Now, Stroud. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Tony.
Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Play action now. Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be taken down to the 37. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Second down at the 40-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. They'll go again here with Henry. Crazy. Derrick Henry. And he will score again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe has to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. That is intercepted. Picked up by Sione Takitaki.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The give, heading right, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jackson looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, here's Stroud. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Forward. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Isaiah Foskey in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson now. Thrown left side. The catch is made. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find out.
And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Stroud going to set up the throw. This is caught. He's got the connection to Collins. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
At the 46-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Now Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Right.